I feel like I was lied to. I feel like everybody that was on the television talking about this big boy boxing match between the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder had lied to me. They picked and chose the information that they wanted to show. They picked and chose the highlight that they wanted to show me as a human that was going to gamble a lot of money on this fight. I watched all week as they were building up, both ESPN and Fox, two mega promoters coming together for the best fight with the best boxers. All they talked about was Deontay Wilder catching Tyson Fury right in his face and knocking him down twice, I believe. Knocking him down twice in the 12th round or something like that. So me, as an untrained boxing human, watching that. And then I see Deontay Wilder look like he's in about, 75% better shape, maybe 125% better shape than Tyson Fury. Then I see Deontay Wilder's from America. He's an American man fighting against a Brit. Then I hear and see Tyson Fury make a massive amount of cash with the WWE. Then I hear there's a chance that he might retire at some point. I'm like, well, Deontay Wilder, with everything that I've seen on TV and everything that I see with my eyes, and the human instinct of if this guy's going to be done soon, which, by the way, all rumors from what I've been told, all speculation and lies, I'm going to bet on Deontay Wilder. Then I went on this microphone and said Deontay Wilder is going to bury Tyson Fury. I perpetuated the lie that I was told, because once I turned on that fight on Saturday night, it's probably like 45 seconds into the fight, I was like, oh my, the Gypsy King, this man from Manchester, is absolutely much better at boxing than Deontay Wilder is. I had no idea how Deontay Wilder even knocked him down in the first fight. Tyson Fury was faster than him. He was 40 pounds heavier than him. He had a better strategy. Looked like he was more technically sound than Deontay Wilder. And if we're being 100%, much more entertaining than Deontay Wilder. He was everything that you could possibly want in a boxer, and I had no idea he existed until about a week and a half ago. That is 100% on me. I am bummed out that I didn't know that this 31-year-old man was not only the most entertaining boxer of our generation, the most talented boxer of our generation, and also a man that looks like he's going to be able to fight for another 5-10 years if we wanted to. I didn't know about Tyson Fury long enough. I should have known about him a long time ago, but I can't wait to watch the rest of his career and to YouTube his old fights. I am all in on the big Gypsy King Tyson Fury.
I think the biggest issue with this stuff too is all the pundits will say one thing or the other. Really, with these big time boxing matches, the only people who actually know are the trainers and the guys that are in the rooms. It's like, go back to Anthony Joshua and Ruiz. It's like, oh, there's no way he's going to win. There's no way this is going to happen. But I would assume that his trainers, Fury's going into this, they're like, oh yeah, he's incredibly polished. No one's giving him a chance anyway. He's going to go out there and he's going to beat the hell out of Wilder.
He wore the sunglasses at the last news conference. I thought that was potential because he had a black eye. Okay, he wore that puffy starter jacket for the Vegas Golden Knights. He looked fatter than he was.
He had the cut lip.
He had a cut lip. He said that his the plastic surgery that he had to get on his eye had busted open 4 times in training. He was almost gaming everybody as well. It wasn't just like the ESPNs and the Foxes and the NBCs who were all trying to build up this fight, showing that one knockdown. But Tyson Fury was playing into that as well. And then Tyson Fury said in an offhand comment, he said that his dad said this was going to be the easiest fight to meet life. And I was like, oh my, is it? That was after I bet a very handsome amount on Deontay Wilder. And I was like, well, if his dad's not just going to lie to him and tell him hey, this is going to be an easy fight. But whenever I heard that, I was like, oh, I feel like his dad probably knows him pretty well. Why would he say that? And then I was like, yep, don't even look into it anymore. Don't even look up the first fight. Never watched the first fight that they had. Still haven't watched it. Gonna watch that back now that I know a little bit more about the boxing. But then at 45 seconds into that fight, I was like, oh my God, this behemoth of a man that is 6'9", 273 pounds, who's putting the pressure on Deontay Wilder, looks like he's just going to handle this thing quickly. And by the way, he did. And his corner even said to him before he knocked him out, he was like, time to go home. I'm like, what a hilarious comment, by the way. It's like, by the way, first 6 rounds, yeah, they were okay. You're doing well. It's time to go home, champ. And he's like, you got it. Knocks the guy out. Then he sings the entire American Pie song. He's like, if you know the song, sing it with me. Everybody in there except for his trainer knew the words, who's standing right next to him. I just love Tyson Fury, love what he did for boxing, and I can't wait for the next time that guy fights. Well, hello there. Utilize the promo code PAYTHEBILLS and get $20 off your first order from SeatGeek. Now, back to the magic.
Not only is he huge, but he is so technically sound and the best defensive heavyweight probably of all time. And that was the thing, like against Wilder, he's got the kill shot, but Fury was just a better overall boxer.
But it wasn't even, from what I've been told, and this is by other people that don't know boxing. You.
Yeah.
From what we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not our thing.
No, we do not.
But from what I was told in the highlights that I seen, he was a defensive boxer, like when he played ping pong against somebody. Okay? There's some people that are just back there. They're just, they just return everything. They're not going for anything. They're just trying to keep it on the board. From the clips that I seen, Tyson Fury was that type of boxer. Hands behind his back, moving his head, like Muhammad Ali, like that duck type thing. Like, that's what I thought Tyson Fury was. I thought that's the type of fighter he was. Like, he'll be able to survive. But at some point, the big guy will be able to land a fight. And this is just me watching World Star films and just watching, like, things, other fights. I'm like, you know what? The guy that just tries to move all the time, at some point, he's going to get caught. Let's assume that's going to happen. That was not the fighter that I saw. He came right into Deontay Wilder's face, leaned his big 273-pound body on him at all times, and just dominated in every facet of the fight from beginning to end.
And that's what he said on Thursday like I said earlier, in the press conference. He said, bullies don't like to get bullied, and that's what I'm going to do to him. And that's exactly what he did.
Me going to knock him out.
And I don't know at what point Wilder's eardrum bursted, but you could tell, like, because he would be getting hit around, and like his legs were so wobbly, like he was holding on to the rope. It was like, okay, it's only a matter of time before he's going down for good.
You got to remember, Connor said, at least let me wobble back to me corner. Deontay Wilder wobbled back to his corner like 3 out of the 6 rounds that he could wobble back. I mean, it looked bad early. As somebody who has punctured my eardrum, it is a terrible feeling. It is not. There's just a buzzing happening in the half of your head. It feels like your equilibrium's all off, and that's obviously what happened. But I couldn't fathom just getting punched in the back of your head and then just blood bursting out of your ear.
And then having 280 pounds leaning on you for all 7 rounds. He was just leaning on him, tiring him out.
By the way, he weighed in at 273.
Yeah.
Let's assume that it might have been even more there. I love Tyson Fury. I don't know if there's merch I can buy.
There definitely is.
Gypsy King.
I would like Gypsy King. That guy's a showman too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just like he could beat the hell out of anybody on earth. It's like he's also gets it. Like he's a showman. And his story, that interview that got released by Rich Eisen, re-released by Rich Eisen, where he was talking about how he was on the way to a bridge in his performance car driving 160 miles an hour to kill himself. And he had to pull over on the side of the road because something in his mind said, don't do it. And then his dad took him to get help, and he kind of, his mental health came completely full circle. He said something he battles every day, but that moment kind of saved his life, and he got back into working out and things like that. And there's videos of him at 300 some pounds where he said, I'm going to start training again. He said he was going to run 8 miles on his first day back, and then he said, I only got to the end of the driveway basically. But his commitment to actually bouncing back, I think, after having that type of mental fall is also admirable. I mean, it's just everything about this guy. The more and more I learn about him, the more and more I love about the guy. Before the fight, just completely joking around and dancing, and then Deontay Wilder is super serious over there. We're going to learn more, I think, about what Deontay Wilder was like going into that fight. I think he might have had some injuries going in, but Tyson Fury was electric. And I'm bummed that I wasn't a fan longer. I'm bummed that I wasn't a fan of that guy longer. Triple H, Stephanie McMahon back there with him. Good for them. Good for him.